Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude, and here we begin on the review of Batman and Robin issue 7 by Joshua Williamson. Now I have ordered 2 more additional covers, but I will also show the covers and their rating for this particular review. So I'll have some thumbnails go up, which you'll see when the time comes to show those thumbnails, and they'll probably be up for about 10 seconds each. So, and I'll probably count back, so you'll get to see those images go up for both of them. So, starting off with first things first, do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to anything that is happening inside with the story? For the first one, somewhat. The second one, somewhat. For the third, to which you'll get to see now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you've seen it. And now the next one for cover 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course, you'll see the rating for them. But for the first one, I sort of do feel that it did capture some of the things that is happening inside with the story, though I'm not really happy with seeing the character of Nika return. Next is cover 2, to which I give an 8 out of 10, as I think it's probably one of the better covers out of these. Next is cover 3, to which I want to point out that I really didn't enjoy cover 3 that much, as the way it sort of like does Damien's head from the top, it's very bad, to which I give a 6 out of 10. And last but not least, cover 4, a 7.5 out of 10, to which we get to see Damien up against the character of the new Dark Man-Bat. Really creative there. Why can't they just think of a different name? So now is the time to move into the area of the internal art. And for this, I'll use the variant that we now see in front of you to show the internal art around the beginning, middle, and of course the end in relation to the story, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we get to see, well, some very Tim Drake drawn Robins, and yes, I'm calling it out as Tim Drake because they look more like Tim Drake than Damian Wayne. Of course, it looks like it's trying to show maybe Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, of course, Tim Drake, and as you see for the one that's sort of like used for Tim Drake here, it's also the same one applied for Damian Wayne here. And this is why he's getting called Timmy and Wayne. And this is to also show that the quality of characters in the art has actually dropped in regards to Damian Wayne's character. And this is sort of like talking, with this we are getting sort of like Dark Man-Bat giving this sort of like narration at the end, and he's calling out basically Bruce's family as sort of like his soldiers, or the Bat soldiers. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we do get the appearance of Nika. Flatline, someone kill her off, like, immediately. I'm already rid of this character because of Joshua Williamson has broken his promise and broken his word with the reader that he would bring back characters in relation to Damian Wayne's past, and he really hasn't done this, especially when he promised it for this particular run, because there's been no return of Maya. Like, Maya is actually an important character for him and his story. In fact, it's Maya that plays a big part in the redemption of his character and his story. And you'd think that they'd have her make an appearance instead of Flatline make an appearance. Another character that also plays a part in it is a character by the name of Surin, who is also seen in Robin, Son of Batman. And of course, you'd probably see the character of John Samuel Kent, but he's not seen here because of how much decrepit comics has ruined him. And last but not least, towards the end, to which we get to see Batman talking to the character of Shush. If you really wanted a Shush character, kill this one off and give us the original one, which was the one created by practically Patrick Gleason. Not Patrick Gleason, Peter J. Tomasi, who we learn is the sister of the character of Hush. Not this imposter that we see here. So for the internal art, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story. First things first, do we get any comic book references? We do. First is the Batman and Robin annual. Next is a reference to the Penguin series. Next is the area of time, to which we get no indication of. The locations that we sort of see in the story, one being Gotham, also the GCPD. The cast of characters, we get to see Bruce Wayne Batman, Damian Wayne Robin. We get to see Dark Man Bat, Flatline, Killer Off, Ra's al Ghul, Flatline's sister, Mila. We also get to see Dr. Langstrom, and last but not least, the character of Shush. For the overall story rating in this, it gets a 6.5 out of 10. We'll see you again at the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude for when the next issue comes out.